Alrighty, hello students. This is a tutorial to explain how to make a logo for your Innov8 board game. Right, so your logo can be useful for a lot of different things for this project. It can be applied to the box art. You can use it to, label chance cards, things like that. And it's just a good thing to sort of have for various parts of the project. So this is what our logo is going to look like. You need to choose a color scheme that's appealing. You need to choose a background image that matches the theme of your board game. And you need to change the typography of your words to match the genre, the style, the thing you're trying to go for with your board game. So our board game is called Space Cookies. Right? And we got like a pink and green color scheme here. I don't know, just because. Right, so to complete this tutorial, you'll need Photoshop, you'll need Creative Cloud to get custom fonts, and the last thing you'll need is access to this website called Unsplash. Okay, I think we talked about this before in other lessons. All right, so let's begin. In Photoshop, you're going to create a new file. You're going to click Print, and you want to click A3. Right, an A3 file. You also want to turn it so that it's orientated landscape-wise. So if you look on the right-hand side here, the little picture of the man turned on its side. Click Create. All right, so here is our file. Cool beans. So if you remember from year 7 and year 8, Photoshop has layers. The layers are on the right hand side here, the little square that's highlighted with the blue. That's important to pay attention to. That's how you move images up and down in the stack. So to hide things, to put things behind other things. Yeah, so here we go. We're going to insert our image. Go to Unsplash. I search for alien landscape for this one. Okay. I've downloaded this image because it's a cool image, I think. Download, largest possible size. What I could have done though for this task is, a game called Space Cookies. I could search for space, and there'd be tons of cool, provocative space images that pops up. I could have searched for alien and seen some cool alien images that pops up. Right? Obviously, I don't want to use Yoda or anything like that. I just want some nice generic images without, a copyright character in there. I could also have, what else could I do? Future. So yeah, you could find tons of cool images that match your genre of thing. Don't just search for the first thing that pops into your head. You got to do some thinking. So I chose Alien Landscape and downloaded the file I showed you earlier. Cool. Back to Photoshop. Insert. My computer downloaded that image to my files. Your iPad might download it to Photos. Just pay attention to where it saves to. Downloads. Here's my thing. I'm going to click on the little white dots and drag them so it covers the entire frame. Click Done. All right, that's good. Okay. I got my background image. See this thing? So if your image is like moving around and it's annoying you and things like that, tap on the logo. And what do we have? Tap on the logo, tap on the layer, click Lock Layer. If there's a little lock there, that's useful because it means you can't nudge it and stuff like that. Alrighty. And while I'm here, I'll delete the background. Next, T. Use the text tool, tap on the image, and you're going to type you're going to have 3 different layers of text, or I am, because there's 3 things I want to have in different fonts. So my first font will say space. Done. I'll use these, I'll use the little white dots to make it larger. Okay, little white dots on the left-hand side, second from the top. Above that, you've got the arrow, which lets you move the picture, the text. Alrighty, tap again. Type your next line of text. Cookies. Done. Use the little white circles to make this larger. And click done. And then the last layer of text will be my sales copy, my tag, my interesting thing that makes somebody want to play my game. Space Cookies is about baking and destroying aliens. Whoop. So yeah, I might go actually, let's try this. I might capitalize baking and extermination. That looks kind of cool. There we go. If it doesn't fit on the page, white little dots, make it smaller, and then drag it so that it fits on the page. So I've noticed when people are using Photoshop on their iPad, one thing they always do is add tons and tons and tons and tons of text layers. Right? If you accidentally add a text layer that you don't need, alrighty, it's probably a good idea to click on it and click the little bin to delete it. So you don't want tons of layers all over your image. All right, here we go. So we've got 3 layers of text with the same font. It's not very provocative. It's not very interesting. Color's okay, I suppose, but we want to change this. So here's where Creative Cloud comes in. In Creative Cloud, you've got fonts, okay? You can install any font from here onto your computer. So I'm going to quickly try and find a spacey looking font for the word space. There we go. My dog's upset about something outside. All right, download that font and remember the name, Uni Wars. Actually, this one's quite good. Actually, no, I'll choose a different one. So a font for cookies. What's a good font for cookies? Some dorky cartoony font. I might try this one. Well, I'll download this. Regular download. Okay. So I've got my 2 fonts. My first font was called Uni Wars. My second font is called, what is that? Abby Anno's Lab. Okay. Go back to Photoshop. Use the T tool to select space. Remember my font name, which was Uni something. So way down the bottom. So you tap on the text, highlight the entire word. Uni. There you go. Uni Wars. That's a pretty good space font, I think. Cookies. Oh, cookies. T. Select the entire thing. Abby something, right? Way at the top. Abby. There we go. Cookies. All right, so go back. Color that will be good. I'll go like a nice pastel-y, soft yellow for cookies, because that's the nice part of the game. Done. And then space. What would be a good color? Maybe just straight white, I think would be good. Space, cookies. And then just to make things consistent down the bottom here, I might make this white as well. Alrighty, there's my quick board game logo design. Yeah, okay. So that's saved in the cloud. What you want to do is export this as an image. So in the top right hand menu here, you've got a little arrow that's pointed upwards. That's the share arrow. You're going to publish and export. Select the top one there, export. All right, it's doing its thing. Hopefully I'm not connected to the internet, so it doesn't not do its thing. Anyway, so that will be saved into your files, into your photos, into your files, wherever it's saved. Just pay attention to where it does that. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So that's how we make a logo for our